Hello, my dear third grade friends. Today we are doing Unit 2, Lesson 11, which is on page 139 of your book. So go ahead and grab that. We are continuing with what we did in the previous lesson where we talked about the order of operations, right? PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction from left to right, right? So this is so we don't get different answers when we do the same problem, and it really comes into play with two-step problems. I mean, one-step problems, you just do the one step, but if there's more than one, you got to know which to do first. So we're going to read these word problems and think about them, write an equation, and then solve them. If you would like to go ahead, you may do so. If you want to stay with me, you may do that as well. Let's go ahead and start. Write an equation and solve the problem. 9 hens laid 6 eggs each. 5 of the eggs broke. How many eggs are left? So, first we have to figure out the total number of eggs and then remove the broken ones, right? So, to figure out the total, put in parentheses 9 times 6. So, 9 hens each had 6. And then we'll subtract the 5 and we'll have our E for eggs. So 9 times 6 is 54. So we'll simplify that, put it underneath. 54 minus 5 is 49. So E equals 49 eggs. Okay, number 2. There are 8 houses on Jeremiah Street. Each house has 1 willow tree, 6 apple trees, and 2 olive trees. How many trees are on Jeremiah Street in all? So first, we're going to figure out how many trees are at each house, right? Group of all the trees. And then we will multiply that by 8 because there's 8 houses. So first, let's do 1 plus 6 plus 2. That's all the trees that each house has. And then we'll multiply that by 8. Now we're putting parentheses here. Why? To tell us to do that first, because otherwise we just be multiplying 2 with 8, and that's going to get us something very different. So 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 2 more is 9. Simplify that. 9. Now it's 9. Oopsie, 9 times 8, which is for trees. T equals 72. All right, number 3. Tim has 9 marbles. Ryan has 3 fewer marbles than Tim. Leslie has 5 more marbles than Ryan. How many marbles does Leslie have? So, we're going to first figure out how many Ryan has by doing 9 take away 3. And then we will add 5 marbles to whatever that is to figure out how many Leslie has. So parentheses, 9 take away 3, close parentheses, plus 5. 9 minus 3 is 6. 6 plus 5. M for marbles. M equals 11 marbles. Here we should put always good to label your answer so you know what it is talking about, right? Number 4, Mr. Helms has 2 stables with 4 horses in each stable. Ms. Martinez has 4 more horses than Mr. Helms. How many horses does Miss Martinez have? So first, we have to figure out the total number that Mr. Helms has, and then we'll add 4 to it. So 2 stables with 4 in each stable. So that's 2 groups of 4, so 2 times 4, close parentheses, and then adding the 4 more horses. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus, oopsie, 8 plus 4. So we'll do H for horses. H equals 12, because 12 horses. All right, number 5. Angela had $4. She bought 2 pumpkins for $1 each. How much money does Angela have now? So we're going to take the 4 and we are going to subtract the combined amount of $2 times 1, which you know is just $2, right? So 2 times 1 is 2. So then it's 4 take away 2 equals her dollars. So D equals $2 left. 6. Ahmad had $40. He bought an action figure for $5 and a backpack for $14. How much money does Ahmad have left? So first, we're going to figure out how much he spent by doing what? By adding the 14 and the 5, right? That's all he spent. And then we'll take that away from the 40. So we'll do our $40 minus, I'm putting in parentheses so we know to do that addition first, 5 plus 14. 5 plus 14 is 19. And now we have 40, take away 19. That is D for dollars. D equals dollars. All right. Hopefully this is going smoothly for you. Let's continue. If you're on a roll, if you want to try these on your own, go ahead. If you want to stay with me, that's fine. Number 7. In the locker room, there are 8 rows of 9 lockers. I'm sensing some multiplication coming up. All of the lockers were full in the morning, but in the afternoon, 6 were empty. How many lockers were full in the afternoon? Okay, so we're going to first do our 8 times 9 to figure out the total. And then we will subtract the 6 that are empty. So 8 times 9 is 72. 72 take away 6. Let me do that over here. Oh, there we go. That's 12. That's going to be 6. So 66. Cursive L for lockers because it is, I want it to look like a 1. L equals 66 lockers. All right. Number 8. Anita received 3 postcards of zebras and 2 postcards of monkeys each month for 3 months. How many postcards is that? So we're going to figure out how many per month and then multiply by the number of months, right? So each month it was 3 zebras and 2 monkeys. Put that in parentheses to add those up first. Multiply that by 3 months equals P for postcards. 3 plus 2 is 5 times 3 is 15. So P equals 15 postcards. All right, number 9. The library has 2 books about the desert and 8 books about the rainforest. The books were divided into groups of 2. How many groups were there? So first we're going to figure out the total number of books and then divide it into groups of 2 and then figure out the number of groups. So adding up the 2 desert books with the 8 rainforest books, right? Close those parentheses. Then we're going to divide that by 2. So 2 plus 8 first is 10 divided by 2. Going to get us our number of groups. So 10 divided by 2 groups equals 5. Okie dokie. Number 10. You know, if you haven't gone on your own yet, go ahead and give it a shot. You know, be brave. You'll be fine. Each pack of pencils contains 8 pencils. Sahil bought 3 packs and divided them equally among people. how many pencils did each person get? So first, we're going to have to figure out the total number of pencils that Sahil has, and then we'll divide it by 6. So to figure out that, we're going to have to do 3 groups of 8. So 3 times 8, and then divide that by 6. So 3 times 8 is 24. 24 divided by 6 for pencils. 24 divided by 6. 6 times what is 24? Right? It's 4. So P equals 4 pencils. Okay? Number 11. James bought 4 8-ounce bottles of water for a hiking trip. He drank 28 ounces. How many ounces of water are left? First, I have to figure out the total number that he brought, right? So 4 times those 8 ounces, and then we will subtract the amount that he drank because it's gone now. That will equal our O for ounces. Maybe we'll do W because O looks like a 0. All right, 4 times 8 is 32. 32 minus 28. W equals, what's 32 minus 28? It's 4, right? 4 ounces. OZ for ounces. All right, last one. Here we go. Kaya has 20 photos of dogs and 30 photos of cats. She displayed an equal number of them on 10 posters for a fundraiser for an animal shelter. How many photos were on each poster? So we have to figure out the total number of photos divided by 10. So first, we're doing our 20 plus our 30, and that's inside parentheses because we're adding, right? And we don't want to just do the 30 divided by 10. We want all of that divided by 10. Divided by 10 equals E for photos. 20 plus 30 is 50. Divided by 10. What times 10 is 50? 5, right? So P equals 5 photos. All right, my friends, you did it. Good job. You're going to keep using these parentheses and order of operations forever on in math now. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.